Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Rekisin. How are you?
Fine. Good morning, Luis.
Well, we have an amazing day today. We are focusing on education after March 18th, focusing on happiness at work. Yesterday was all about health, and today is education. But today is a very special day because it is International Day of Happiness. So we have to celebrate. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about happiness and having a day that is International Day of Happiness?
Oh, that's a great thing that we do, because at some time we need to focus on a goal which all of us have, to be happy. Whatever we do, the purpose is to be happy. And this actually reminds everyone that happiness is a choice, and there's a happiness day dedicated for it. It's a wonderful idea. And I'm so glad that we are celebrating it by all these seminars and workshops and sessions that we are doing.
Yeah, it's many of the people watching will know the story, but it's very important to remind that in 2011 and 2012, more than 194 countries approved 2 different resolutions. One of them inviting everybody to celebrate happiness as a human right, and that's the creation of March 20th. But actually, there is a second resolution, really important resolution, that talks about creating new paradigms for human development and human progress. And this second resolution is an inspiration for us as the World Happiness Foundation to create access and to build capabilities for many people and institutions around the world to create that new paradigm. So why do you think, Rekisin, that we need new paradigms for human progress?
Times have changed. We lead a very stressful life, and in this digital age, we have to work towards happiness. It just will not come to us. It's not like a fixed deposit that you can do somewhere and get the returns of interest every month. Minute to minute, we have to be working on it. That's why happiness is a journey, and the new paradigm that you're talking about is very, very important.
So yeah, on Monday we focused on well-being and happiness at work. It was spectacular because we had more than 15 real cases from companies such as Zoom, Sony, LinkedIn, even Walmart, that were showing how they are bringing well-being at work. On yesterday, it was an amazing deep dive into tools, because sometimes we think that happiness is very kind of abstract. But when we consider tools such as compassion, such as forgiveness, and we use them as tools, we realize that we can go deeper. And today we are going to focus on education. What is your take so far? How do we combine, how do we learn from bringing happiness at work, going deeper into our being, and then moving into education and changing as well, and helping professors and teachers and families to improve?
Luis, this is a very important area, very close to my heart, because our times were different. Today, the kids are stressed out. There's a lot of stress, and there are needs. And you've written it so well in your paper. There's needs for kids to have social skills, emotional skills, being able to recognize their own emotions, regulate them, and recognize other people's emotions. That has become so important. And in India, at least, and I know there are other places also, we have started teaching the science of happiness, and there's a happiness curriculum in Delhi schools and in another state in India. So we have to teach them young, because education also has to change as things have changed over the many, many years. and this is extremely important. Starts young.
So we are very fortunate at the Worldhappiness Foundation because we have two partners, and we've created this day with them. One is the International Positive Education Network, led by eminent professors such as Martin Seligman, and today is going to be a very important day because we are going to go through the importance of positive educations. Of course, Sir Anthony Seldom is the current president, and he's going to be present with us today. The other institution is Tech Millennium, and actually we have with us today Macario Garza, representing Tech Millennium. I think he's backstage and he's going to be joining us. Hey, I see you here. So Tech Millennium is...
Hi, everyone.
Welcome, Macario. Tech Millennium, for those who don't know, is an incredible institution based in Mexico with presence in 39 different locations and thousands and thousands of students. So you're going to tell us more. But something that I love about what Macario and Rosalinda and the whole team are doing at Tech Millennium is that they really focus on bringing purpose, on bringing meaning, and bringing all the science of happiness and well-being to all the students at the university. So thank you for the partnership, Macario, and thank you for the partnership, IPEN, because today is going to be an amazing day thanks to you, Macario, Rosalinda, and the team.
Thank you very much, Luis. For us, it is a pleasure to be here with you this morning and with all the people that are joining us in this third day of the event and celebrating as well the International Day of Happiness. And I would like to add that in the Institute for Wellbeing and Happiness since 2013, we have always had a mission to promote these elements of well-being and happiness in all the different aspects of a person's life. And with the help of our board that is chaired by Tal Ben-Shahar, we have become experts, especially in well-being in education and positive organizations. So for us, nowadays, with all the pandemic going on, it has become increasingly important to help people to get the tools needed to thrive in the new reality and in this changing world as well. And that is why we have joined IPEN and the Worldhappiness Foundation to give everyone a day full of tools and recommendations for well-being. We will have 18 speakers in total. Some of them are Sir Anthony Seldon, who will be sharing why education needed to change with COVID. We will also have Maria Elena Garazzini, who will talk about the importance of well-being in life. And of course, Rosalinda, our director at the Institute for Wellbeing and Happiness, who will share some recommendations based on science to parents and professionals in the education field, especially during this pandemic. So we really hope everyone enjoys this day.
And Macario, have you found in your experience that whatever you do brings a change and positive results?
Absolutely. Everything we do at Tech Millennium, it's based on this purpose in life, of finding the purpose in life. So yes, it has become like a really great thing that I've been learning in the past year that I joined the team, that what we're doing here is helping people to thrive with all the tools needed and find them and help them find happiness and well-being in whatever they do. So yes, absolutely, Ricky.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think people are going to gain a lot from the sessions that you just outlined and mentioned.
And we are very fortunate today because in this very symbolic day, we are going to have somebody as part of these 18 big speakers. And then, of course, don't forget, we have sessions run by the Aura host from more than 45 countries during this week. Today, we have more than 12 different sessions, and we are going to go deeper. But for me, having T.S. Podell, who was the minister of education in Bhutan for 8 years. And in 8 years, you can make a profound change in one country when you change the education system. And he brought the whole concept of green schools and applying gross national happiness to the whole school system. Having him with us today is very symbolic and very relevant as well. So I think that we invite everybody to network. If you are watching this on social media, we invite you to come to the venue. It's an amazing venue. You can network with so many people from around the world. And today I think that we are going to unlock a lot of what the future of education is. And from what we know that you are doing, Macario and the team at Tech Millennium, and what IPEN is been doing with this amazing network with positive psychology applied to positive education around the world, I think that we are becoming very, very well equipped with the tools and techniques to make the profound change that actually Registine is talking about. So do you have a final remark, Registine, in order to start the day? You are on mute.
Luis, you mentioned Mr. Paudel. He was the education minister of Bhutan, so having him on our show is going to be a very good one. He is somebody who has brought about a change out there.
Absolutely. So, Macario, do you want to officially kick off the day with Rosalinda? Can you introduce Rosalinda?
Absolutely. So I'll present Rosalinda. She is the director of the Institute of Happiness and of Wellbeing and Happiness. And as I told you before, she will be sharing recommendations based on science to parents and people in the education field during this pandemic. So I hope everyone enjoys this day.
Thank you again. Thank you so much, Macario and Tech Millennial. Thank you so much, Ian Picken, who put everything together on behalf of IPEN and everybody at the team. And thank you so much, Registine, for your wisdom always. So
and I also want to welcome Rosalinda. That's a wonderful speaker, and I look forward to.
Yes, so super looking forward to watching and listening and learning from Rosalinda, who is coming next. Thank you.
Thank you, Luis. Thank you, Registine.
Thank you, Macario. Thank you, Luis.